to be honest, I should easily get into a guild with my parse numbers.
Yeah.
So, and when you think about it, where I'm currently ranked, and the fact that we're still missing one boss in Kara and one boss in the 25 mans, and where I currently rank with missing each of those bosses, if I could get those kills, my rank would skyrocket. So currently, let me pull it up. I mentioned this to Rect while we were in the raid when we were talking, and he had mentioned about possibly leaving. In Karazhan, in the world, I'm currently ranked 5,773, which is currently a purple rank. So I'm in the top, what, 75 to 90 percentile in there.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking good.
And that's even without the Night Pain kill. Get Night Pain, and that's going to jump up considerably higher. For Gruul, I'm at 7,790, which is a blue rank, but that's without Magtheridon. That's only 2 of the 3 I'm ranked that high. Get that 3rd kill, and I'm going to jump way up as well. So, with my parses, I should easily be able to find a guild. The big question is, am I willing to play Cat 50% of the time or more?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's not what you want to do. That's not what you want to do. Is the sad part.
Yep, exactly. So at this point, it's kind of, with the guild basically being dead, I'm going to continue to farm on the Paladin for those 4 items so I can
yeah, do your gold farm.
basically gold farm. But at this point, from the way it's looking, I'm going to be heading home this weekend. But I'll still have the 2 weeks off, so I'll be able to have 2 weeks off to level up the Shaman. So at that point, once I can level it up, which I should be able to have that done before the first week ends, and at that point, basically have a week towards trying to get it some gear and possibly get into a Kara group. And that's also going to be dependent on the... Rec just told me he might have a guild spot if I was serious.
Yeah. Nice.
There you go.
Well, that decides my fate on this guild.
Ooh. I asked him if it was an MT or an OT spot. He said it was an MT spot.
Wow.
What,
That
like
sounds
another group or something? Like a second, third group for Kira, or? Damn, I mean, it's kind of weird they just have a main tank spot open, though. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
it's
maybe
nice
he's
for
starting
you,
his own
but
guild.
that's a little fishy.
Well, in 25 mans, usually you more or less have 2 people as your main tanks and then 2 off tanks. And the off tanks usually spend most of their time DPSing rather than actual tanking when it comes to bosses. But they do spend a decent amount of tanking on trash, as well as bosses that need more than 2 tanks. Because in a tier 5 content, there's really only, let's see, 1, 2, 3 bosses that you need 4 tanks. That's it. There is a couple more that you need 3 tanks, but the rest of the bosses you only need 2. And those ones that you need the 4 tanks, Hydros, you have 1 tank in full frost, 1 tank in full nature, and 2 tanks in 50-50. Then you need 4 tanks for Alar, mainly for phase 1, but having the extra tanks for the birds in phase 2 is good. And what was the other one? Oh, Lurker. Worker, you need 4 tanks. You need the main tank for the boss and 3 for ads. Outside of that, you don't need 4 tanks at all in any of the other fights. Oh, one last one. I forgot about that one. The council fight in SSC. So 4 fights, you need 4 tanks.
Are you here to seek knowledge? Let me put it this way. In this world, there are those who think and those who do not. We are the former, and we look down on the latter. We believe in facts.
How's this game working out for you, James?
What?
This game, how's it working?
Oh man, it's still just a beta. It's early. I don't really have a great impression on it. I'm in about 30 or 40 hours deep. It's not fair to give it an impression yet beforehand. I mean, like I said, I like the way it looks. But that's not everything, so. Where the fuck I gotta go? Way over here, sit down.
Just show me some combat.
I'm done with this quest. It got me running around this fucking town for a while. I was already doing combat a little bit ago.
I missed it. I was doing something else.
Well, that sounds like a you problem.
No, it's a him problem. Go fucking fight shit.
Why should he have to
Alright.
fight for your amusement?
Because he's streaming,
Right.
so yeah, it is for my amusement.
The hell is
No,
the
it's
guy
just
at?
a
Oh, right here.
It's just to show off a game that you're not playing.
You look strong, friend. You should consider joining the Marauders. We will put that strength to use.
I like Marauders. Why join a faction? That's a good question. Who owns the one I'm in? It's a better question. So you're an additional PB or EXP if you're flagged, kind of like what WoW did. Faction wars are 50 versus 50. That's pretty big for a siege. That's pretty good. Although Arcage had more, I think they did 200, 200. What did it say? I don't really want to pick any of them yet. Fuck out of here. Who owns most territories? The purple faction owns most territories right now. I think that would mean that they were most likely a dominant force then. Okay.
You look strong, friend. You should consider joining the Marauders. We will put that strength to use. You look strong, friend. You should consider joining the Marauders. We will put that strength to use.
Oh, what is this? You have a cheat 3. Wow. Only plays solo, no voice chat, and doesn't duel. Great titles. So you can change fractions every 120 days in the game. So it's not a permanent thing, at least.
You can take that blade, or anything else you forge, to the trading post. The magistrate will make purchases for the arsenal.
Okay, so how do you journal? J. Main story. Nope. Pen. Nope. Where the fuck do I gotta go? Oh, I hate quests that don't tell you anything.
Keanu, what's your plan at this point?
Honestly, I was gonna stick around if you're not, and if you're not, then I'm probably not. I don't know really what my plan is, other than maybe try to find something with Smash or something. I don't know. I don't really have a great plan on hand. Why? A guild offering?
From the way it's sounding, so, but from the way it's sounding, Rec may, when I guess he's been talking me up pretty heavily, mentioned about the high stacks on Gruul as well as the Hateful Strike stuff and leading Group 1. So from the way it looks, it's sounding good, but you never know. So right now I'm debating in my head, but I'm leaning towards going. Especially with the fact of how many people left. We're not, at this point, I don't think we're gonna have the people to fill 2 10-mans.
No, we
The
don't.
thing is, if I leave, I already know that at that point, as soon as people see that I left, most likely the guild is going to be gutted within days.
Yep. That's not a lie.
So, because I already know a lot of people that have wanted to come into Group 1, mainly because I'm leading it. Over
Over having to
more or
deal with
less
ruckus or
anything
something
else.
like that. Yes, that is very well correct. That is.
So I know that we had those issues on Nightbane. Some of that was mechanic, but a good portion of that wasn't. But then again, it was a learning experience. But at this point, we have basically what I thought was going to be a good one. But then with Sage having the issue with his kid, we lost about half an hour there. It's one of those things that comes up. It's not something that can be planned, so I can't really say anything about it. But also the issue that we had on Shade, of course, that was something that was a pain, but we got through it. We ended up losing time there, but if we didn't have those 2 issues, like if Vold was on and we had him for the Banish and a Fear on 2 of them, we could have burned through the other 2 quickly and probably one-shotted it with ease. But going from basically having 1 or 2 Warlocks to more or less completely deal with those to more or less the helter-skelter type, what the fuck do we do type thing with having none was a big shift that took a little bit for some people to get. So, but that was one of the things that kind of annoyed me was the fact that we shouldn't need to mark a skull or an X when we already have add-ons that mark stuff for us.
I'm with you, but people
I
don't,
know-
dude.
I do know that yes, there are some people that need the hand holding and whatnot, and that's what frustrated me more than anything is the fact that
Yeah, I'm sorry about coming
We
off like an
have
asshole
people-
on that one, by the way.
Oh,
I was frustrated. I wasn't mad
totally
at you. It
understand.
was just, I'm just fucking straight saying that, yeah, I totally get what you're coming from, but unfortunately, that's
we
not
have
our
some
luck.
people that need the hand holding.
Yeah, that's not our luck, dude. So we
Yeah.
just do what we gotta fucking do to get it rolling. Simple as
Yeah.
that.
So we were both frustrated at the same point, and I totally understand where you're coming from. And believe me, I didn't get mad or anything at you. It's just more I was frustrated with the situation and the fact that we have to hold hands in regards with some of the people in the group.
Yeah, I piped down after I kind of snapped like that a little bit, because I knew I did wrong, and I'm like, oops.
So, but yeah. Oh, you were more all in the clear on that one because sometimes I need to hear it too. I'm not going to say that I know everything or anything like that, but sometimes I need someone to set me straight too. So, and as long as it's another officer, I got zero problems if it comes over Discord. If it's someone else, I'd rather them send it to me through a message or something, through a
You're
whisper,
not
keep it
worthy.
private. But if it's another officer, then yeah, say it straight. I'm not one of those people that gets butthurt over that sort of thing. But I do prefer that if it's someone of equal rank in the guild, yeah, go ahead and speak up. But if it's not, then
I
just send it
guess-
to me through Whisper and I'll talk to you there.
I guess I'm joining with you guys in that guild.
So, yeah, at this
Oh, my
point,
knee. Damn it.
at this point, I think that I'm going to go ahead and go.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
first I'm
fuck
gonna
it.
talk
You're
to
gonna
the
go.
guy.
I'm gonna go. They're gonna go. So fuck it.
I'm going to go ahead and
My
I'm
knee.
not going to drop yet. I'm going to talk to the guy first. Rex sent me a name of a guy, so I'm going to go ahead and send him a message. I'm going to hop on the druid though first. I'm on the pally at the moment.